grew up in a very loving Christian family, never really had any trials or anything hard. We would go to church every now and then on Sundays, and it was pretty much textbook definition of lukewarm. Back in September of 2021, my father had gotten hospitalized with COVID-19. It happened really quick. It started as just he was sick, to just he needed a little bit of help, to, again, going to the ICU. And not long after that, he ended up needing to be put on life support, on a ventilator. Seeing, the man who my entire life, just Superman, tough as nails, he's a Marine, not be able to support himself, not be able to breathe on his own, that rocked me so hard. Every night I would go spend the night with him in the ICU. I would find myself in the chapel there and would go from just praying pretty basic prayer. I mean, just, Lord, heal my father, please God, heal my father, give me strength, give me peace. And then it got to a point, I'm not even really sure what changed, but when I arrived at the chapel one night, I just dropped on my knees and prayed a different prayer. Lord, I submit to you. I am terrified of what's going on. I ask that you heal my father, but I realize that I cannot do it on my own, and there's nothing I can do to change that. They say God is a God of suddenly and slowly and slowly. He started to come off the vent and is now, alive and well and doing just fine. Being that far from God and then being close to God in the darkest 3 months, I just knew that I didn't want to be in that position anymore. Me and my wife, we stumbled into a church project and we didn't go anywhere else. It took a little bit of courage for us to take the leap into house church, but that has been hands down the best decision we have made, not only for our walk with Jesus, but for our marriage too. I had a stance that I didn't think baptism was super necessary, and then I started to really look at the reasoning. Was afraid of whatever, just being in front of all these people, and by doing that, I was kind of denying God of His glory and all He had done through my life and my family's life. I was fortunate enough to have my father do it, and it was very emotional. I think it's miraculous that my father was healed, but I think it's also just miraculous that He had used the darkest moment in my life and my family's life to pull us towards Him and really restart that relationship.